thinking or meditating or just writing words, and after you write the words and you review it and you're like, you know what, I feel better after that, that's a part of healing. You might have felt, upset that day, and you putting those words on the sheet could have been a healing process for you for that day. So every day can be a different level of healing for you.
And you never know, when you make your videos, someone else can be like, yo, I want to do that. And that is healing for them.
Yeah, so we don't have to always define everything as it is, because there's always a process for everything.
Right.
And not everything has to be written in stone for you to understand it, because it takes a while for everyone to break down something and understand.
I'm Gabby, and we've been doing different, branches of certain things. So we've done film, podcasting, art, and music, and I really enjoyed that I could switch between whichever one that I wanted to do. And throughout this period, I've learned that I want to do a lot of different things, ranging from film to music to animation even. I'm just really glad that I was able to reignite that spark within myself.
My name is Shinoy Shalaka. I've been in this program for a while now. I thought it was gonna only be about music, but I learned that it's about different forms of recording. It's about making music, it's about poetry, it's about making a podcast, it's about any creative expression, and I think that's pretty cool.
My life is very music oriented, so I really mean it when I say that, which is why I like the image of transmutation, because I think of transformation. You have to go through really dark times, and then you rise from that dark time, like the phoenix,
My name is Durrell. This is a piece I created a couple weeks ago that's centered around unity and freedom and just everything that makes up, individuals, mindscape, their aura and everything they're interested in, things they want to pursue, their knowledge and freedom, things that brings them together to try to make what they're thinking of a reality,
What I got from the program was family, friends that became family. We learned how to podcast, learn how to do interviews, make videos, and these are skills that we have to learn when we go to college. So I feel like this program taught us how to be more better speakers, and we're still learning how to be more better with our speaking and constructing ideas into a thought, but it's a good opportunity for us to learn these type of skills.
Hey, my name is Roger, and basically what I've been working on here is an art project right now, and it's basically on the tree of life, basically. I'm in love with trees, so I just want to show how important trees are for the community and the environment like that. So I just wanted to put that on a little project, on a little canvas, and just express myself on a canvas.
So my name is Justin. I would say for the most part of perhaps what you could say I got out today is the fact that I had people that actually understood and took the time to listen to my perspective and opinions on things, and actually took it into consideration and cared about it, in the sense of just disregarding it and putting it away, just saying, they're listening, but not genuinely listening. People listened. We had a good intellectual conversation, listened to different perspective views, and, got something out of it.
Oh, a highlight moment was finally when I got to be able to work the equipment. Now I could work it. I know what to press to pause the podcast, what to press to overplay the podcast, and just to really work stuff around the program. I learned that I'm very outspoken. I'm very outspoken. At first I thought I don't want to talk, but if it's a good conversation, I could talk. So that's what I learned.
My name is David, and one moment that was highlighted for me during the program, I say that one time when we did the podcast, where we all came together, we was just, together as a little community, talking, laughing, having fun, just doing something out of the ordinary, out of something that we wouldn't do on a regular.
What I learned from myself from being here is each person is unique in their own way, and they're trying to tell their story, whether it be with podcast or art or music, and it makes me feel like we're all very unique in a sense, and what we try to create is something that can help better ourselves and share what we want others to know about us.
seeing kids interact with the studio, just seeing them come together, just make a song, that was dope to see them do. And seeing them actually host their first podcast, episode of their podcast, coming together to try to create one.
I've really appreciated people's willingness to be vulnerable. That and other things, but I'm just particularly that, the vulnerability and willingness to be authentic is something that could be very impactful.
My name is Trinity. Like right now I'm building, but before I was doing a podcast and I was also drawing, so I just had to like figure out what it was that I wanted to focus on.
My name is Paris McCoy. I learned a lot here being that anything you want to do or anything you're interested in, like if the staff here can help, they would definitely help.
My name is Naeem Anderson. I feel like these programs, I needed it. Like honestly, my time here was good. It's like I've met a lot of people that taught me different things. I feel like this is good for me and good for everybody else. Great opportunities, definitely.
I think it's more so making people smile, putting people in a good space, and also waking people with little quotes to just put them in my life, how I get through things.
I like that.
Little morals.
The beautiful thing about programs like this, outside of the arts, the music, the drawing, the podcasting, is watching the participants find that voice they didn't necessarily know they had. And the empowerment in that voice through whatever form of expression that they choose to explore is so powerful, because you hear the voice of the generation. And with this generation having so many different outlets, feeding them feeds and reels and shorts and giving them whatever information or content that they want to finally hear and see the development of who these people are, their perspective, their feelings, their past, their truths, even their falsehoods. For them to identify with who they are, it's a merging of the generations. I think we take for granted at times the power of art, and we limit it to leisure. We limit it to entertainment. But the power of art is, the freedom of expression. And in these very moments, the world becomes huge. In these very moments, the world becomes real. In these very moments, these worlds are identified. And we watch fear, we watch vulnerability, we watch all these things that hinder us at times, mold, and also shed light on worlds that we don't know. As much as I get these smiles from these participants and I see the joy each moment, it's a reward for me to see these participants, these youth, these young souls find their voice. It just gives me more voice and power to just keep doing what I'm doing with the arts.